Alpie is really just taking over the NBA at another level right now. I mean, in this game, he dominated these boys. And take a look at this first one as we're going to create this little handoff here to Alperen Sengun. As we do it, we're going to set the screen and we're instantly going to roll to the basket. The goal of this play is to get Jaren Jackson that rim protector, not air quotes because he is a good rim protector, but it's to get him to rotate over, allowing Alpie to get to that backside, right? So watch Alperen Sengun here. He's going to drive into the lane. He's going to create that rotation from Jaren Jackson. We're going to dump it down to Alpie. He's going to up fake, get Jaren Jackson up in the air, spins, puts up a layup, and gets it to go. The dude is dirty. The dude is absolutely nasty. We're going to break down a ton of film from this game. Before we dive in, hit the like button, hype the video if possible, and comment down below. Do you think that this Rockets team right now is good enough to win or go, let me say go on a playoff run, a big playoff run? Let me know in the comments, but let's dive in. Now, for me, one of my favorite things about Alpie is his ability to hustle, get out in transition, and give it his all on every single play. What do I mean by that? So look at him in the weak side corner here, let me say now the weak side corner. As they're trying to penetrate into the lane, you're going to see a great rip here. We're going to get a steal. Look at him. He's in the weak side corner, and he's the first guy to start sprinting down the floor. Why? Well, now look at this. We've got a 2-on-1 opportunity. Without Alpie, this doesn't happen. We get the 2-on-1, we drive in, get the no look, and Alpie gets an easy dunk. I mean, again, love the hustle by Alpie in transition. Not the fastest guy in the world, but you could tell he's bought into the system, man. Now, right here, this is a really underrated play because he gets the ball. Watch Jaren Jackson, right? He goes from playing up on Dorian Finney-Smith to backing up and playing what we call an in-the-gap defense, right? They are trying to force Alpie. If he's going to put the ball on the ground, you're going to force him into Jaren Jackson, right? So we force him to rotate. We give Dorian Finney-Smith more room, and that's just because the presence of Alpie alone. So when we spray this ball out to Dorian Finney-Smith, now he's got to close out on a three-point shooter. We're going to be able to up fake, get him up in the air, and as we drive, now we're creating the strong side defense to rotate with us. Boom, and now we get an open three. Now again, Alpie doesn't get an assist. He doesn't get any credit for this play, but without Alpie, this play doesn't happen. So again, there's a lot to break down when it comes to how good of a player Alpie is and how much he can affect this team, and right there, you got to give him credit there. Here's another one, right? We get a wide open three here in this corner. Look at Alpie. Instead of going back on defense, right, what does he do? He understands that he's got a matchup that we like down low. So let's go take advantage of that thing. Maybe we get an offensive rebound opportunity, right? So ball goes up. He tips it up to himself because he took advantage of that matchup. And instead of instantly going up and trying to put the shot up, what does he do? He scans the floor to see if anyone's open, right? And he's going to find a high flyer, an Alperen Sengun, who throws this thing down, man. I love the way Alpie attacks the game every single night. Here we go again. You know, you just watch this guy play, and I mean that in a funny way because look at the defense of the Grizzlies on this play. Ball watching, he's staggering over, right? That guy's ball watching. The only one not ball watching is the top side point guard. He's just focused on his guy, which is probably what he should be doing. But what happens is as 23 is overlooking at Alpie, you get this backside cut, backdoor cut, right? Nobody knows he's there. Alpie saw coming from a mile away, dumps it down, easy layup. And one. Sound dumb. And really quickly, guys, hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on your post notifications. That way you're notified every time we post an Alpie or a Houston Rockets video. So much more going to be coming soon. But again, a play like this, so dirty, man. How in the world does that happen? The NBA season is in full swing, which means we all have a chance to over 1,000x our money during this year's NBA season. Now, before I get into my picks for tonight, I do want to show you a big offer that they're giving right now. If you use my promo code DUBS, they're going to give you a 100% match up to $100, which means if you put in 100, they're going to give you 100 to use on the sleeper app. If you put in 50, they're going to give you 50, right? It is an absolute cheat code. But what I am putting in for tonight is Giannis over 30 points. They're taking on Cleveland. He usually has really good games versus Cleveland. I think he is going to have a big night tonight. Probably will get to the free throw line a ton. I also like Evan Mobley to have a little bit more assists because they have Giannis guarding him majority of the time. He likes to kick out, draw double teams in certain areas of the floor. and I think he's going to have a lot of assist opportunities. We also can look at Khalil Ware versus the Knicks. I think he's going to have 10 or more points in this game, and this is 20 to win 70. You guys can obviously put more, put less, whatever you guys want. And again, use promo code DUBS. You'll get a $100 match deposit on your first deposit, depending on how much you put in. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states, so check out Sleeper today. Now here we go. Look at Rockets only up by 6, 92-86, right? 6.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Alpie sees a matchup that he likes with Sandy Aldama. He's a big man, but he's not like this guy that's going to stop you in the post. So what does Alpie do? He goes to the inside shoulder. He's going to put all that weight onto the defender's, I guess you can say, outside foot over here, and we're going to spin off this thing, right? Boom. Oh, that is dirty. And then the rise up and throw down. You can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. What this man does on a nightly basis is insane, man. Here we go again. We draw 2. We get a little bit of top side. We call it a fire or a blitz, just a double team from the top side. We kick it out to KD, and because he's got that separation, wide open 3 attempt again. We don't get to see too much because they show the replay, and then they kind of get right into it, right? You see that top side rotation from Aldama. We know exactly where our guy is. We spray it, and again, wide open 3. This guy is creating so much for this offense. So much. Once again, he gets that same matchup. Now, they're playing an in-the-gap defense, which essentially means if you drive the outside, we're going to draw 2. If you drive to the inside, we're sending 2, right? No matter what, they're playing the gaps. And what does Alpie do? He says, screw the gaps. I'm taking them head on. Same move. The same exact move on this poor guy, Sandy Aldama. Pump fakes. Gets it to go. Easy money. Once again, it was literally the same play, and it worked again to perfection. Guys, I don't got to show you much more. It's game time with Alpie. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next breakdown. Peace.